All right, we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Feelin's Pub. We're hanging out, having some drinks. There's
Howdy,
Mr.
folks.
Feelin himself.
Hey, you guys! It's 7 o'clock. We gotta go outside and play Celtic Festival Online.
Uh-oh. That's Friday.
Today's Friday. Oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right.
Come on out. Jim, do you have a set list?
Yeah, I have it there in the bar. This is not your average concert, you know. This is organised.
Apparently, we're going to play some Irish music and stuff for you guys.
Oh, my beer.
Where's the guy's beer?
Chris, you can't play without beer.
That's okay. I got 4 more in the darling line of beer.
No forgetting the beer is allowed in the upper garden of Phelan.
La 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 la.
I know, we're not used to this technology. I was saying to Billy there earlier on, that old flip phone Nokia I had years ago. I'd love to have it back.
I don't know. They now call those burner phones.
All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, all 23 of you, actually excluding our live audience, that'd be 25. We're here, we're the ShamRogues. We're here delighted to be with Celtic Festival Online for our debut live stream with those good folks. So we're going to give you a few old songs or whatever next hour or so. What do we do, fellas? Did you bring the set list up? Try a tune. Yep.
Well, that was a good time.
Okay, I don't know how to hit that button there. Oh, shite.
Oops. You're streaming yourself, Jim.
Yeah, we're not used to this. Anyway, if you have any old requests or anything like that, just shout them out there in the comments and we'll do our very, very best to indulge you. What do we do next, fellas?
You got a song, Chris?
Yeah, I think so.
My brother.
This is going to be so weird to
No, I
orchestrate.
got it. I'm with you.
If everybody in cyberspace can clap along at the same time. You're doing great.
I hear it from here.
Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull me hair and stole me comb, well, that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a Scotland 1, 2, 3. Please would you tell me who is she? He says he loves her and all the boys are fighting for her. Knocking on the door and they're ringing on the bells, saying, oh, my true love, are you well? Off she comes as white as snow, the rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Oh, Tony Murphy says she'll die, this is a fellow with a roving eye. He tells me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull me hair and stole me comb, well, that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a Scotland 1, 2, 3. Please you tell me who is she? The wind and the rain and the hail blow high, the snow start tumbling from the sky. She's as sweet as apple pie, and she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, well, she won't tell him how when she gets home. Let them all come out and stay with her soul, Jim feeling that she'll stay. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull me hair and stole me comb, well, that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a Scotland 1, 2, 3. Please you tell me who is she? And all the boys are fighting for her. Knocking on the door and they're ringing on the bells, saying, oh, my true love, are you well? Off she comes, a white as snow, the rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Oh, Tony Murphy says she'll die, this is just a fellow with a roving eye. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull me hair, they stole me comb, well, that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a Scotland 1, 2, 3. Please you tell me who is she? Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull me hair, they stole me comb, well, that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a Scotland 1, 2, 3. Please you tell me who is she?
Here's a good old drinking song there, courtesy of Johnny, I think.
Well, I've been a wild rover for many's a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. Great investment! But now I'm returned old and red score, and I never will play wild drinking no more.
And it's no, nay, never.
No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more.
Well, I went to an alehouse I used to frequent. When I told the landlady my money was spent, I asked her for credit. She answered me, nay. Such a patron as you I can have any day.
And it's no, nay, never.
No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more.
Well, I reached in Jimmy's pocket, put out 3 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes, they were quite pretty tight. She says I've got whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke, they were only in jest.
And it's no, nay, never. Rise up your kids.
No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more.
All right, folks, sing along.
And it's no, nay, never. Rise up your kids.
No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more.
I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done. past and departed, the prodigal son. And if they caress me, as oft times before, then I never will play the Welsh Rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more. Will I play the Welsh Rover, no, never, no more. One more time and it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more. Will I play the Welsh Rover, no, never, no more.
Howard there from Central Florida. How are you doing, Howard? That could be our first ever Florida person. Speaking of Florida people, Mag Redmond, are you there? Are you looking from Ireland? It's about 12:30. Are you there? Are you up? Mag was on to me earlier on. She wanted to hear a song from Billy Jack. She said she loved his hair.
My hair does not do the singing.
Or maybe she said she just wanted to hear a song and look at you. She wanted to hear Dirty Old Town.
We could like zoom in the camera on Billy Jack and have a moment.
The technology's having enough trouble as it is. There's no need to zoom in on me.
John McDowell, Finnegan's Wake. That's a definite, John. We'll be doing that before long now.
dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. A dirty old town. Dirty old town.
That was for Mags Redmond there. I'd say she's in bed anyway. Jean Egan from Kilkenny. How are you, Jean? I'm just down the road from you, Stradbally in County Laois. Not too far away at all. Well, not there now, but there was a time I was in Stradbally in County Laois.
Speaking of things that are...
This might be a bit early for this, lads, but I tell you, the lovely lady that signs my paycheck is just after requesting a song for her husband. Hold on there now. Try again, okay. Fucking phones. My lovely paycheck signer, Donna, would like to hear the Fields of Athenry. It's a bit early, lads, isn't it? But sure. All right, Donna, this is for John there. John and his new... He's out fixing the fridge.
What do you want, man? You want to do it? I'll do it.
You sing it, buddy.
You want me to do it?
Hear your voice. I love Chris's voice.
Chris Conway, up please. You're right. Good man.
See the morn. Our prison ship lies awaiting near the bay.
Let's hear ya.
Where once we watched the small free birds fly.
Hey, baby, let the free birds fly.
Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. By a low prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Pity they have taken you away. And look around, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity.
Yeah.
The small free birds fly. Our love is on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. So lonely around the fields of Athenry.
Yep.
Harbour wall, I watched the last star falling as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. And so she'll live in hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Where once we watched the small free birds fly.
Hey, baby, let the free birds fly.
Our love is on used to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Ah, that was for you there, Donna. Don't forget me next Thursday when the whole paycheck. Looking for a signature. Good guard. Oh yeah, Finnegan's Wake was requested there. We could do that, couldn't we? It's a good old song, this one. I'll end there now. I have come out of the way. You're in the way of my recycling bin. Sorry. Jeez, I hit you. The two dogs, by the way, if you never met them, that's Lucky over there with the ball in her mouth. And the little Egypt here beside me is Piggy Tom Tom. The brains of the operation.
I'm glad he said Piggy Tom Tom and not Billy Jack.
Oh, Billy Jack is a new nickname. We're not going to say it online now because it's very bold. Here's a song called Finnegan's Wake. And throw in an old fiver into that PayPal thing because the dogs haven't been fed since June. And if you missed that link, just look at that little white sign that Katie made there last week. Oh, Brittany made it. She'd been walking around Baltimore with that sign for the last 2 months. Song called Finnegan's Wake.
Tim Finnegan lived on Walking Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd. He had a brogue both rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. You see, he'd a sort with a tippler's way, with a love for the liquor poor Jim was born.
What?
And to help him on his way each day, drop in the crater every morning. Whack with an arrow, that's your partner around the floor, your trotter shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun and Finnegan's Wake.
That was very good. Oh, jeez. I hope you're clapping along at home there now.
Remember, it's like golf. You have to penalize yourself. If you're not clapping, or if you clap too long, put a tip in the tip bucket right here.
Yeah, if you mess it up, just click on that link there.
It is the honor system. If you have no honor, leave no tip.
Do any of us have any honor anymore?
We're gonna get there, buddy. Don't worry. Yes.
One morning Tim was rather full. His head felt heavy, which made him shake. He fell from a ladder and he broke his skull. They carried him home, his corpse to wake. They rolled him up in a nice clean sheet and laid him out up on the bed.
Well, what?
With a gallon of whiskey at his feet and a quarter at his hand. Whack with a hand, that's your partner around the floor, your trotter shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun and Finnegan's Wake.
Good job.
That was really good that time. Didn't hear one mistake.
Oh, jeez.
His friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch.
That wasn't good enough.
Now, we got to try that again. All right.
Well, I tell you, all 78 of you, everyone at home, when we shout lunch, you all have to type lunch.
That's right.
Tonight, they're shy how a
minute
Billy
to
now.
type it in before you hit send.
Let's shake the sidewalks of Parkville, Baltimore, and
Oh, you got to
Stratdown.
type in lunch and press send.
His friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch.
Type! Good man,
Nice.
Patrick. Patrick's in there straight away.
First she brought out tea and cake,
Bob Stormer.
then pipes, tobacco,
You could have
and
shouted.
whiskey punch. Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? And Timmy dear, why did you die? Holding up said Benny McCann. Whack for the lad, dust your partner around the floor, your trotter shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun and Finnegan's Wake.
Ah, sad verse almost, is it?
Well,
Oh, no, there's a row.
Katie Fox took up the job. Sarah says you're wrong, I'm sure.
Sarah gave her a belt to the gob and left her sprawling on the floor. Oh, then the war did soon engage, 'Twas woman to woman and man to man. Shulalelo was all the rage, though the Russians soon began. One for the down, that's your partner, run for your trying shake. Wasn't it the truth? I told you lots of fun and putting it away.
How old are you?
Evan Phillips. Evan. This is Evan. Everybody say hi, Evan. Evan, this is everybody. Say hi, everybody. Evan Phillips, he ducked his head when a bottle of whiskey flew at him. It missed and shattered on the bed. The liquor scattered over Jim.
Alcohol abuse.
But Daddy revives, see how he rises. Jimothy rising from the grave.
Me!
Saying, what'll your whiskey along like blaze? Thunder and crash, do you think I'm dead? Dance your partner around for your drummer shake. Wasn't it the truth? I told you lots of fun and pretty good way. What for that? Dance your partner around for your drummer shake. Wasn't it the truth? I told you lots of fun and pretty good way.
Bob went to the bother typing lunch. He could have just shouted it. Thank you, Bob. Any more requests there? We could. I tell you now, there's a good friend of mine there, Chris. He's Patrick Lynch. Patrick's not actually listening because he has the phone on and he's in a hospital with his mother-in-law. She's not in the best of form. So we're doing our song for Patrick. He loves the Rattling Bog.
Yeah, we can do that.
He go to look. He's looking at you right now, but he'll listen to you afterwards. He guarantee. So Patrick, this goes out to you, and hope your mother-in-law pulls through.
Cast the end off there, Jim.
Oh yeah, I was going to start Finnegan's Wake again. This is a song called "The Rattling Bog."
Down in the valley, oh, rare bog and a rattling bog.
Mags Redmond is after waking up there and says, tell Jim to do my songs. Mag, the beautiful spiky-haired monster here beside me, has already done Dirty Old Town for you, but he will do your... no, we're going to do your other one now in a minute. We have a couple of requests.
Okay.
Galway Girl, how does that sound?
Ooh, I like that one. Reminds me of a time.
We got a request for Galway Girl, we got a request for the Hills of Connemara, and Mag is after waking up and she wants Dublin in the rare old times.
This is one of those great opportunities where we get to hear Billy Jack play the mandolin. I'm kind of excited.
I'd be able to hear myself play the mandolin first.
Kick us off, my brother.
And we do appreciate anyone that clicks that link and throws us over a couple of dollars for the old dog. He's not even able to stand up. Look at him. He's awake with the hunger. You can't see him. So here's Billy Jack on the mandolin with a song called Galway Girl.
Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk on a D-I-A-I. I met a little girl, we stopped to talk of a fine soft day.
Hey!
And I asked her, what's a fella to do? If her hairs were black and her eyes were blue. And I told my friend, I'll be taking her through. 'Cause there's only a problem with a Galway girl.
Yep. Hey!
The rain came down. She asked me up to a flat downtown, finds off D.I. And I asked him, man, what's a fella to do? If her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you now, what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? I've been traveling around, I've been all over this world. Boys, I ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl. Go!
There's a heap of requests coming in there. We got a request for the Hills of Connemara. We got a request for the... Did we do the Star of the County Down?
Not really. We need to work on that.
We have to work on that one a bit.
I don't think we get all the words in
I tell you, we got a request for a song that Billy Jack here does very nicely. A song called "The Leaving of Liverpool."
Ooh, I like that one.
What do you think of that one?
that. You want to do that or you want to do Connemara?
We'll do. Give Chris a break. Give you some. You sing it, don't you? Oh.
It's this damn East Coast weather. Can't keep nothing in tune.
The humidity out here plays havoc with the old. This banjo is about 96 years old. No, 94. 1926. Yeah, it's 94 years old, this banjo. So here's the Leaving of Liverpool. Maybe.
return united we will be. We will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think
Well, let's see you one more time.
So very well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of you, my darling, when I think of me, but my darling, when I think of thee.
We got a request for the Hills of Connemara there, Chris, too. Good man, Mark.
Okay, let's try something. Can we do that big flourish again real quick?
What now?
I'll gather at the pots on the old tin can, and the mush and the corn and the barley and the bran. Run like a devil from the excise man with the smoke from Raisin Barney. Now keep your eyes up, peels attain, and the tall men, they're on their way. Searching for the mountain tame, the hills of Connemara. Gather at the pots on the old tin can, and the mash and the corn and the barley and the bran. Run like a devil from the excise man with the smoke from Raisin Barney. A quart for a butcher and a quart for John and a quart for the poor old Father John. Help the poor old dear along in the hills of Connemara. Gather the pots on the old tin can and the mash and the corn and the barley and the bran. Run like a devil from the excise man, smoke from Raisin Barney. Hey! Now swing to the left and swing to the right. Now the excise man can dance all night. Drink a little tea until the broad daylight in the hills of Connemara. on the brand. Run like a devil from the excise man, you smoke from Rising Barney. The excise men, they're at the wall. Jesus Christ, they're drinking it all. Here's a Connemara. Gather the pots of the old tin can as a mash in the corn and the barley and the bran. Run like a devil from the excise men, with smoke from Rising Barney. Gather the pots on the old tin can and the mash in the corn and the barley and the bran. Run like a devil from the excise men, with smoke from Rising Barney.
The Hills of Connemara, great old song that. Very good friend of ours over here is sitting on the sidelines, Bob Stromer. Always supports us, but I'll tell you who we like even better than Bob is his grandson Nathan. Nathan is there the far side of the country. Are you watching us there, Nathan? Nathan says less music and more dancing. Remember, Nathan, we did a stream there before. It was he was about to turn 13. Now that he is 13, Chris, do you think we could give him a follow-up happy birthday? All right, Nathan, are you watching there? Nathan and Robin, are you watching, yeah? Because we did happy birthday for you, Nathan, before your birthday, and you couldn't understand my accent. You're not on your own there. So now that your birthday is over, it was last week, we're going to wish you a belated happy birthday. So you get the song twice, courtesy of Christopher.
Happy follow-up birthday to you. Happy follow-up birthday to you. Happy follow-up birthday to Nathan. Happy follow-up birthday once more again to you.
Happy birthday, Nathan.
Speaking of accents we can't understand, I'll take that for 500, Pat. I'll tell you a story that happened to me. One day as I went to Cork by the sea, the sun it was high and the day it was warm. Says I quite wouldn't do me no harm. And then I called for a bottle of stout. The barman said, I'm sorry, the beer is sold out. Try whiskey or vodka, 10 years in the wood. Says I'll try cider, heard that it's good. Never, oh never, oh never again. If I had it to be 100 or 110. So I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up. After drinking a pint of Johnny Walker. Third, I went out to the yard where I bumped into Jack, that big civic guard. Beer to me, boy, don't you know I'm the law? I up with my fist and I shattered his jaw. He fell to the ground, his knees doubled out, but it wasn't I hit him, it was a Johnny jump out. The next thing I remember down in Cork by the sea was a crippled on crutches, says he to me, I'm afraid of my life, I'll be hit by a car. Can you help me across to Phelan's bar? And after downing that side is so sweet, he's threw down his crutches, that's on his feet. Oh never, oh never, oh never again. If I had it to be 100 or 110. So I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up. I'm drinking a bottle of Johnny Jumper.
Reggae rocks. The reggae rascal ran.
Tell him I'm not crazy. Tell him I'm not mad. Except of the both personalities. Never, oh never, oh never again. I happen to be 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up. I'm drinking a quarter that Johnny jumped off. You know, a man died in the mines by the name of McNabb. They washed him and laid him outside on a slab. After the parlor's measurements did take, his wife brought him home for a bloody fine weight. It was about 12 o'clock, the beer was high. The corpse sits up and says with a sigh, I can't get to heaven, they won't let me up till I bring them a barrel of Johnny Jumper. Oh never, oh never, oh never again. I happen to be 100 or 110. So I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a quarter of Johnny Jumper. Oh never, oh never, oh never again. I happen to be 100 or 110. So I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a quarter of Johnny Jumper. Yeah, and we got the audience, support with the.
That's Parkville NASA back there, sending their rockets off.
I thought there was a bunch of people in there in Maddie's house clapping. It wasn't. Mag Redmond, are you still awake? Mag, shoot in there now if you're still awake. We might do a song for you. A good whiskey song, Brittany Welsh says. I don't think there are any good whiskey songs.
I got a good Puching song.
What's that about?
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, right. Hold on, Google's. I don't. Hold on, we have plenty of time, lads.
Oh, okay. We have received word from the authorities that this show may run long.
We got permission from Billy
Like my
and
trousers?
Nicole and Colleen that we don't even have to stop at 8 o'clock. We can go on all night.
Can we stop
No.
at Stucky's, though? I'm going to need to pull
All we
up
want
and
is
get some
permission from the
snacks.
neighbours. Here's a song from Billy Jack, especially for Brittany down there. It's a good whiskey song.
Oh, let the grasses grow and the waters flow in a free and easy way. Just give me enough of the rare old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. Come gouge us all from Donegal, Sligo and Leitrim too. And we'll give them the slip and we'll take a sip from a bucket of the mountain. Hey! Skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, day. Skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, day. Hey! Skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, day. Skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, day. There's a neat little still at the foot of the hill where the smoke curls up to the sky. When I whip it a smell, you can plainly tell there's punching growing nearby. Sure it fills the air with a perfume rare betwixt both me and you. As home we roll, we'll drink a bowl or a bucket of the mountain dew. Skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, day. Skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, day. Skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, day. Skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, skilly up, diddle dum, day. Now there's learned men that are right with a men, singing your praises high. That sweet poachine from Ireland's grain, distilled from wheat and rye. Go away with your bills and your cure all bills, be a pagan, Christian or Jew. Take off your coat and cruise your toe, what a bucket of the mountain dew. Skitty yippity dum, skitty yippity dum, skitty yum day doo dum day. Skitty yippity dum, skitty yippity dum, skitty yum day doo dum day. Skitty yippity dum, skitty yippity dum, skitty yum day doo dum day. Skitty yippity dum, skitty yippity dum, skitty yum day doo dum day.
Well done, Billy Jack. I like that.
Thank you, Jim.
Margot, you're looking for the Wild Rover. That's a way, kind of a way of admitting you didn't tune in at the very start. But I'll tell you, there's a good friend of mine over there in Dublin. She's still awake. She's requested a couple of songs. We played one of them while she was asleep. And Chris does a very, very beautiful version of the other request. Mag, if you're still awake, a song called Dublin in the Rare Old Times, especially if you... Mag was a great friend of mine, but when I was about 13 years old, she came down to my town and she corrupted the whole fucking village. All right, Mag, you listening? Oh, Jesus. Hey, sharpen up your act there, lad. Seamus Kennedy is on. Seamus says if you wear plus signs, we should wear minus signs. Seamus Kennedy. That humour of Seamus Kennedy. Anyway, Mag, if you're still awake, this is a... Oh, there you are. Good girl yourself.
Based on songs and stories, heroes of renown, all the passing tales and glory that once was Dublin town. The hallowed halls and houses, the haunting children's rhymes. I remember Dublin city in the rare all times. Now me name, it is Sean Dempsey, as Dublin as can be, born hard and late in Pimlico, in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a cooper, lost out to redundancy, like my house that fell to progress, my trade's a memory. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare all times. And I courted Peggy Dinan, as pretty as you please, a rogan child of Mary from the rebel liberties. I lost her to a student chap with skin as black as coal, when he took her back to Birmingham, he took away my soul. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare all times. made me bitter that gargled into me brain, 'cause Dublin keeps on changing, nothing stays the same. The pillar and the mat have gone, the royal long since pulled down, as the grey and yielding concrete makes a city of my town. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. So farewell, sweet Anna Liffey, I can no longer stay and watch the new glass cages that spring up along the quay. My mind's too full of memory, too old to hear new chimes, while I'm a part of what was Dublin in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. Well, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times.
All right, Mark, that's for you. Say thanks to Chris.
Thank you for the capo.
Hey, John, it's been a while since you've done something. Any ideas?
Me? Can the substitute make a request?
Absolutely. Oh, by the way, Gary, you might notice that Gary's not here with us tonight. Gary had a prior engagement, and Jeff here very graciously decided to, agreed to come in and help us out here. So give a virtual round of applause to Jeff there, please. Anyway, what's your suggestion, Jeff?
The MTA song.
The MTA song. All right. Now, for anyone that's listening, this is the last time you'll see Jeff with the ShamRogues. Well, here's a good one. Here's a rebel. Or no, it's a protest song. Johnny, you take it
It
over.
most definitely is. Hey, Chris and Billy Jack, do you think we can work out a pretty cool beginning to this? I'm going to let you all kick it off however you want. I like that. Feels like a train moving. Let me tell you a story about a man named Charlie on a tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and family, went to ride on the MTA. Hey, hey! Did he ever return? No, he'll never return. And his fate will be unknown. Oh, sure, he been ride forever in the streets of Boston. He's a man who'll never return. But Charlie handed his dime at the Ghetto Square station, and he changed for Jamaica Lane. When he got there, the conductor told him, one more nickel, Charlie couldn't get up for that train. Did he ever return? No, he'll never return, and his fate will be undone. Oh, sure, he's been right forever in the streets of Boston. He's a man who'll never return. Well, all night long, Charlie rides through that station, cries, what will become of me? At
Don't think you're getting away with that. I'm good one, Chris. All right, Jeff, show us how it's done in Hagerstown. Evan! Well, all you citizens of Boston, doesn't think the scandal of the people depend. Hey, fight the. He'll never return, no, he'll never return, and his fate will be unknown. He may ride forever in the streets of Boston. He's a man who never return. He's a man who never return. He's a man who never return.
Margot. Jesus, what are you doing up at this hour tonight, Moon Coin? I love that Hen 17, but we don't do any of the saw. Lads, we may start doing a few of the saw doctors. I tell you, Margot, I'll make a deal with you. The next time we're on, we'll have the N17, and maybe I used to lie. Jeez, I love the saw doctors, but for some reason we have never done them. What you got there, Billy Jack? Oh no, Billy Jack trying to play N17 there for Margot in Moon Coin.
You know, one actually. May I suggest one?
Absolutely, Johnny.
One that we don't normally get to do that I like to play a whistle on is Sean South from Gary Owen.
Oh Jesus, okay.
Yeah, I know it's been a while. Chris,
About 3 years.
Chris, are you feeling?
Sean South and Gary Owen.
Is that possible?
I'd like to do it. I haven't done that in
remember?
years either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I never even saw you doing
Sorry
that.
to put you on the spot there, Chris, but you know, hey.
You gotta hear it to hate it, man.
Sean South and Gary Owen. Who'd like to hear that?
G.
All right.
Saturday homes around Gary Owen since they lost their joy and pride. And the banshee cry fills every vale along that Shannon tide. Ah, that city of the ancient walls, broken treaty stone, undying fame surrounds your name. Sean South from Gary Owen.
It was on a dreary New Year's Eve, the shade of night came down. Oh, Lordy, Lord of volunteers approached the border town. There were men from Dublin and men from Cork, Fermanagh and Tyrone. And the leader of that Callan band was south from Gary Owen. Now as they moved along the street up to the barrack door, oh, they scorned the danger they might face, the fate that lay in store. They were fighting for Rhode Ireland to claim their very own. And the foremost of that Caliban was south from Gary Owen. But the sergeant spied their daring fan, spied them through the door. And the stand-gun and the rifles a hail of death did pour. for he fell beneath a northern sky, brave Hadman by his side. They have gone to join the Callahan band of Plunkett, Pierce and Tow. Another more to her for old Ireland, so south from Garry-Ho. Another more to her for old Ireland, shone south from Garry-Ho.
Oh, Jesus, there's a song we haven't. It was about 2 years since we done that. 5 since 7. Jesus, Evan was only about 12 when we played that one. Oh, we have to do the Irish Rover. We got a request for that one. There's no rush, guys. There's no rush on this. Here's another one by Billy Jack.
Well, I'm going to sing it. I didn't write it.
I want to really use your new nickname.
No nicknames are allowed in the Phelan's garden.
And this is going to... Peggy Tomlin, go back on the stage. This is a song about dogs, in a way.
That's right. This is Barkville, isn't it?
Yeah, Barkville, Maryland.
Barkville, Maryland. Yeah. Right here. It's a small postal area, but...
Decide who to drown today.
Yeah.
Here's a song that was made very popular by the Pogues and the Dubliners back in around 1984. I'd say 84.
Set sail from the sweet cold. We were sailing away with the cargo of Britain for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged far aft, and oh, how the wild winds drove her. She stood sour glass, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Lego rags. We had 2 million barrels of stuff. We had 3 million horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of gold. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old nanny goat snails in the whole of the Irish Rover. There was Mickey Coo, who played hard on his flute, and the ladies lined up for a set. He was too little with skill for each sparkling quadrille, and the dancers were fluted and bet. With his sparse witty talk, he was cock of the walk, and he rolled the names under and over. They all knew like a lad when he took up his stance that he sailed on the Irish Rover. And there was Johnny from the banks of the Lee, there was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, and a man from Westmeath called Malone. Sarah Slugger O'Toole was drunk as a rope, and fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man Jim McCann from the banks of the Bann was a skip of the Irish Rover. So lonesome by night and by day that he longs for the shore and a charming young whore who will melt all his sorrows away. All the noise and the rout, swelling marching and stout. For him soon it's done and over. For the rule of a maid, he is never afraid. That old son from the Irish rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog. And that when the crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock. Lord, what a shock. The boat, it turned right over.
Now everybody count them. The poor old dogs.
No, careful. Careful. We don't want the dog to throw up on Katie.
Turned 9 times
1,
around.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Poor old piggy Tom Tom. Will you lay him down to hell? Will you? Poor.
The dog is now walking in circles.
Yeah. And the poor old dogs were drowned. I'm the last of the Irish rover.
Oh, jeez.
Done right. You know, I'm wondering something, Jim.
Yes, sir.
And maybe it's a Billy Jack question. I'm not sure. But, you know, these lights, I've noticed they flash in different ways when we're playing. And
They're like you, Johnny.
is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you know, Evan, Sarah, and I do these weird festivals together where they go and have bright lights and loud music and things like that. And I keep looking over at Sarah, and I'm thinking she's at like an EDM concert. And I'm very confused by this.
Because Sarah's closest proximity to the blinky lights.
Is that what it is? Okay. Could you turn Evan's mic up, please?
Nope.
I'd also like to thank the Felins for hosting this beautiful location for us to hang out in.
We still have 63 people that are watching. I'd say we keep going. Oh, anyone in a hurry? Huh? 8:30. We'll do 15 minutes.
Money he was counting. First produced me pistol, and I then produced me rapier. Stand on the river for you are aboard the sea, but musha ring a madoo a da. Black fowl my daddy ho, black fowl my daddy ho. There's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I brought it home to Katie. She sighed and she swore she never would deceive me. The devil take that woman, you know she can't be easy. Musha ring a madoo a da. Black fowl my daddy ho, black fowl my daddy ho. There's whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber for to take a slumber. From to golden jewel, and sure it was no wonder. Katie took me charges, filled them up with water. Sent for Captain Peril, get ready for the slaughter. Musha ring a madoo a da. Black fowl my daddy ho, black fowl my daddy ho. There's whiskey in the jar. Just before I rose to travel, come the man at your affairs. The likewise Captain Farrell, the first produced me pistol for just stole away me rapier. Could not shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. A showering of a do-ra-ba-da. Back fell my daddy-o, back fell my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. There's some take the light in the carriage wheels are rolling. Others take the light in the hurling and the holding. They take the light in the juice of the barley. Courting pretty fair maids in the morning, oh so early. Sha-ree-ra-ba-doo-ra-ba-da. Back fell my daddy-o, back fell my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. I could find me brothers, them the ones that's in the army. I could find their station, I'd parry for in Killarney. Either we go roving o'er the mountains of Kilkenny. George treat me better than the fair and sporting Katie. Sha-ring-a-ma-doo-ra-ba-da. Back fell my daddy-o, back fell my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Sha-ring-a-ma-doo-ra-ba-da. Back fell my daddy-o, back fell my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar.
Right, before we go into a grand finale, Chris, there's after been a few requests here, which is a song that I love and haven't done for a long time called Back Home in Derry. Could we slip that in? I can't hear. I can't hear with them lights. That's that. Can we slip it in there?
It's been too long, I might mess it up. I don't want to do that.
All right, we can't do that. Well, we won't do Back Home in Derry, so... Alright, so we're going to do a couple of songs, are we? And I'm going to make Sarah do that lovely song at the end, by the way. Oh, here's one. This is not what you might call traditional Irish. This is a song by, who was it?
Flogging Molly.
Flogging Molly.
They did it first.
Who is Molly and why do they keep flogging her?
Do you know the story behind that?
No.
They played the band with No Name played in the same pub in Los Angeles every Friday night for months and months and months. It was called Molly's.
Okay.
And someone just happened to say, "Hey lad, you're flogging Molly's" by playing it. It was the only place they played. All right, here's an old song.
Must we take our life for hateful lies to glisten once again? 500 years like Celtic night have blown us all to hell. But when Savior rests while on his cross we die, forgotten freedom burn. As the shepherd led his lambs astray to the bigot and the gun. Must we take a life for hateful lies to glisten once again? 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullaby. I watch and stare as rushing tides turn a darker shade of red, and a bullet with the sniper lied in a bloody, gutless cell. She star on crumbs from long ago, true Parsy's man-made steel. Is it a great or little thing we fought, knelt a conscience blessed to kill? Must we take a life for hateful lies to glisten once again. Shall we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies? Hey! Though nothing is left to gain, throw the banshee that stole the grain, and we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Phelan. Faces past like memories seem to fade. No color left but black and white, and soon we'll all turn gray. But the shadows rise to walk again with lessons truly learned. When the blossom flowers in each our heart shall be the new found flame. Must we take a life for hateful lies to glisten once again? Shall we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies?
Ah, Christ, folks. I think we're coming to the end of our live stream. The humidity out here, I don't know where you're all watching from now at this stage, but the humidity out here is killing us, and the fucking mosquitoes. And Billy Jack's lights. An absolute huge thank you to Billy and Nicole and Colleen, the folks behind Celtic Festival Online, for inviting us to do this. Give them give them an actual round of applause. Hey, Whitman, clap. No, but thanks very much, folks. It was our absolute pleasure to do this, and hopefully you might have us back. This might be just a debut. We might do it.
There's more of an evening view.
Oh, shut up, will you? This is why we would never give Billy Jack a mic if he didn't own all of them.
What is Billy Jack? What's a Bew?
Half of a Buick.
Oh, for Jesus! This is why we don't let him talk.
This is why I drive a Lincoln.
Yeah.
Instead of a rim, that was a rim shot. That was just a rim.
I'm not on LinkedIn. I just do Facebook and stuff.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you play the dang outro song?
But anyway, we're going to do a little outro song here with the wonderful, beautiful ShamRogue T-shirt wearing. By the way, when we get them back in stock, they will be for sale. Sarah Stepanik, probably the best fiddler in the world, other than Mozart, I heard. Hey! On the fiddle, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sarah Stepanik! Give it up there virtually for Sarah Stepanek, please. And you know what? Not only is she much better fiddle player than Mozart, she is also a very, very sweet, poignant singer. And she's going to finish out the ShamRogues set tonight with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song, which requires everyone, whoever's there at all 61 of you sitting at home, you want to pick up your glass for this one. Unfortunately, Katie, mine's empty. Katie says tough. Well, anyway, we're going to finish out with this beautiful song, and thank you so much. Please click that old PayPal link there, because we could do with a couple of dollars. Jeez, God knows the poor old dogs are starving along with the rest of us. But thank you all very much, and we'll see you again soon, hopefully.
All right, so like Jim said, wow, you slobber on this mic. Good Lord. Like you said, if you have a drink, raise it up. It's a song about dying and drinking and what happens when you die and the people that miss you and drink to your memory when you die. Of all the money that I had, I have spent it in good company. And of all the harm that I've done, alas, it was to none but me. For all I've done, for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fail to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this land who surely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips, I know she has my heart enthralled. So fail to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Oh, of all the comrades that e'er I've had, they are sorry for my going away. And of all the sweethearts that e'er I've had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. Thank you. We have been the ShamRogues. There's Jim Phelan on the banjo. There's other band members too. I'm so tired. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Give a big virtual round of applause there at home, please, to Katie. Anyway, that's the end of our live stream. But you know what? Oh, yeah. Well, you couldn't remember the meter. But anyway, there's do you know what? I've been looking at a few live streams, and normally when the music comes to a stop, it all ends. But we're going to head downstairs because we have a pub. So if you don't want to log off just yet, why don't you come down to Phelan's Irish Pub? What do you think, Katie? Grab that camera. We're going to be sitting at the bar, and you never know, you might even hear an old song being sung. But thank you very much, Billy, Nicole, Colleen. I don't know the name of Colleen's husband, but sorry about that. That's not my fault. I wasn't told. But thank you very much. Follow us downstairs here. Come on, folks. So So we had a bit of a panic attack there during that that whole shutdown back in March. So we built up this little place for Phelan's Irish Pub, and I can still see you here on my phone. So if you'd like a request, we might be able to even see. There's Gary John Peresta. Oh Christ! There's Katie doing a tour of the pub. You let me know in the comments what you think of the place. She's after standing the dog there now. Ah, sit down there, Curry.
I am. I'm gonna open it.
Put it up there on the thing there. I'll be happy able. Put it up. Mags, we have plenty of harp down here. Plenty of it. Absolute plenty of harp.
Yeah, they're all hanging out.
Actually,
They're gonna come in.
tell them on to come in.
They're just taking.
If anyone has any questions about the band now while we're sitting here, just shout out. How are you, Bridget? Oh Christ! I tell you, it's very very humid outside.
Yeah.
There's a bug after coming in.
Yeah, I'm a little sweaty.
Katie's sweating. I tell you, there's not too many now. There's not too many be out dancing like them two women.
What's going on there?
Come on, Billy. Come on down there from Pennsylvania.
I can't figure out
Where's that?
why the helicopter's flying around with no lights.
Here's the the ShamRogues. Now, lads, you're on camera, so behave yourselves.
Oh. Guess I can steal these things.
But anyway, cheers, yeah, Billy. Come on down. You may come down there someday.
Where's the camera?
Right there.
The old triangle. Margot, you know how if Gary now had Gary, the normal bass player, he's not here tonight. Just he loves to sing that. Chris might be able to sing it when he comes in. Yeah, Lee, we're hoping to go over to Ireland. It depends on what the way things are going over there. I mean, we were supposed to go. Well, myself and Katie was supposed to go a couple of weeks ago, but sure we couldn't. Mag, if you started walking now, you could be here around the middle of February, I say. And there's Jeff Havens, the very gracious standing. I tell you, I don't know if you noticed that. If you noticed Jeff's bass.
One of them.
Both of them. The first one was an electric stand-up bass. I never saw the likes of it in my life. But the other one, the blue one that he was playing there in the latter half of the show, he made himself from a kit. What did it cost you?
$200.
$200 bass. Jesus Christ.
Plus probably about another $200-300 in better parts than
Yeah.
they provided.
I didn't see the blue. It's on the electronic that you started with.
I'll bring it down in a sec.
Yes, please do.
Gene, where are you? Gene's in Kilkenny. Let me see now, Gene, if I get this right, because I wasn't paying. I was paying attention, but I was very. You're Billy's sister, is that right? Is that right, Gene?
It's a delay, Jim.
Those steps are.
Get the rest of them in here, will you?
We're packing up, Jim.
Get them in here, for fuck's sake.
He pulls out his Martin guitar. And he sings.
Yeah, Mike, if you start walking out, you get over here around the middle of February.
It was so weird. So anyway.
Ah, Christ.
I agree.
How are you all doing?
Doing well. Jim, you need to move so you're in the picture.
Hmm?
You need to move so you're in the picture.
No, not really.
Oh yeah.
I'm not in the picture at all.
No.
I'm talking to the wall here. Sorry, everyone.
Exactly. Keep going. Keep coming. Come on a little more.
Am I there now?
You're still not in it. Now you are.
Sorry about that, but Kerry here was telling me I wasn't in the picture at all. Sure.
Now you are.
Might be talking to the wall.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
My brother Christopher Marshay.
Oh, where am I waving at?
There.
Where is it? Oh, hi! Look at the cheesecake doodads.
Cheers, brother. That was a great game.
What?
A drop of time in your heart. Margie, you're Billy's sister. So, alright, oh, Jesus Christ, this is getting fierce and confusing. So, Billy, you have two sisters, Margot and Jean, is that correct? Teresa, come over here, we have plenty of Guinness in this place. Where are you? Where are you, Teresa? What part of the country are you in?
Yeah. Musical. Yeah.
No, they're not cream puffs, are they? What's that, cheesecake?
Little cheesecakes. Little cheesecakes. Plain
Lee, they're cheesecake bites, that's what they are.
Yes. Eat one.
I know, I don't eat cheesecakes.
Why?
Have I got a reason for that, no? No, I don't know.
Well,
Katie told you not to.
they're
She
good.
loves you so much.
What? You wouldn't go out there and get me a cigarette. The people interacting with me, I'll keep going.
Eat a cheesecake, Jim.
It's hanging up on the yoke, it's stuck to the thing. Sorry, hey, who?
It's easy for you to say.
Alright, tell you what we're going to do now, folks. The whole band is trying to pack up there and go home. So anyway, but listen, I just want to thank you all. Yes, John, the blue bass, the second bass he was playing for the latter end of the show was homemade. He bought a kit and replaced some of the bits and he made it himself. But anyway, listen, to everyone that was out there hanging out with us tonight, thank you very much. Much appreciated, and hopefully we'll see you all again. And if you're anywhere near Maryland, come down here for an old pint. You're very welcome. The pubs are closed in your town. This one's always open. Good night to you all.